Hello everybody, it's Shawna L. and today is October 3rd, 2020. Time is flying by so quickly. I channeled the Galactic Federation of Light. I've been doing so for about 62 days and daily for like 42 or 43 days. So thank you all for being here and for supporting me, for supporting the Galactic Federation of Light. They are turning up the frequency, reaching out to you through me and through other various channels to help awaken you to your soul's purpose, to the truth of who you are as a soul. We are beginning the ascension in earnest. We are firmly on this path of ascension. What is the ascension? What does it mean to awaken? Where are we going? Why are we doing this? We're exploring all these things here on this channel. So it's been an amazing 60 days, and I'm finding today that I am needing to use really all my tools to stay centered in peace and joy, beaming light and love. And I also want to talk a little bit about what I'm seeing a lot in my recent one-on-ones with all of you. You're definitely in a transition. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching these messages. Otherwise, you would not be drawn to these frequencies. We are experiencing a massive transition to higher frequencies, higher vibration. And it is shaking everybody loose. And what's happening here is you're seeing this. And I'm not even talking about timelines. I'm talking about just energetic frequencies. You are finding yourself moving away from old, kind of outdated modes of being, modes of relating to yourself, lower frequency people, places, things, identifications, habits. And, it's hard because it's a death. It is the death of your old self, of your old world, of your old way of identifying with things so that you can move into the new. So I'm seeing a lot of people doing this right now, and I'm definitely doing this myself. So the old is, what no longer serves you. You're just going to be out of resonance with people you used to hang out with, how much drinking you used to do, how you used to shop, how you used to judge, your political affiliations, your religious affiliations, all these things. So everything is energy. So as you continue to move into higher frequencies, you're going to see that these are going to fall by the wayside and they're not going to be as important. And you're going to basically be losing friends, for example, or changing, major parts of your relationships or moving out of big relationships. This is happening all around the world right now. So be patient with yourself. Know that you're in a transition right now, that it's going to get better as you get used to these frequencies and as you get used to letting go of a life that you knew that no longer serves you in many ways. As you transition, things will get easier. This is an incredible ride, is it not? This is amazing what's going on here. And the fact that you're members of the Galactic Federation of Light along with me, and that we are moving this earth to the next dimension together. A major leap in her evolution and humanity's evolution. So this is a big job. This is going to be hard. It is hard. It has been hard. But what's so important right now is that we can see through the illusion. We can look past the veil and understand that we are infinite beings of light here at this time to help with the ascension. This is the truth of who you are, or you would not be even resonating with these messages. You wouldn't even be watching this message. I firmly believe that. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get quiet, and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light would like to say today. Hello, beautiful beings of light here on earth. We applaud you for being here. We applaud you for your efforts. We see the progress that is being made on a massive global scale. This is happening. It's happening quickly, faster than it ever has before, my friends. And this is because of people like you who are taking the time, who have the wherewithal to see through the illusion, to think differently than how other peoples have thought in the past. You are able to be brave, see the divinity in what's happening, know and feel the divinity within yourselves. This is what is tipping the scales here. It is you, it's your tenacity, it's your commitment to this process that's making this happen. And yes, it is an exciting time for humanity, a time for rebirth. And as Shawna said, this rebirth may feel like a death to begin with, the death of the old, the death of what you knew, the death of how you used to feel, how you used to relate to yourselves. This is important to know that everything you experienced up to this point, everything you identified with, every action, behavior, thought, everything you've talked about, all of this has led you to this one infinite moment that is now. So be grateful for all the experiences that brought you here. Forgive yourself for anything that causes you guilt, shame, confusion, sadness, and replace those feelings with gratitude, appreciation, non-judgment, self-love. Everything that's happened to you has been because your soul brought you that experience. It is who you are. It has created who you are right now. It is not to shun or shy away from anything you have been, anything you did. It is to embrace these things as divine, as absolutely divine. There are no accidents. There are no victims. As hard as that is to really embrace and believe deep in your soul, this is the truth. We speak the truth here. And as you begin to truly embody this truth for yourself, this is when you realize that you are truly sovereign and free. You are powerful. You are calling the shots. You are creating your own reality by your choices, your thoughts, your beliefs, your perceptions. These are all choices. How are you choosing to be in this world right now? How are you showing up? What kind of light or dark are you anchoring here on the earth plane at this time? And remember that every thought that you have carries an energetic frequency. It is an energetic frequency. So my beautiful ones, take the time today to reflect, to integrate, to process, and to see the truth. If you knew deep in your heart, unequivocally, that you are a love, you are a soul made from love, of love, one with all, infinite, everlasting, here to have experiences, here to learn lessons, how would that impact how you feel about yourself? how does that change your perception of your identity? How does that change how you view yourself in relation to your family and your friends, your spouses, your communities, your countries? All these artificial points of separation, keeping you separate, keeping you in duality. You fall in line with this way of thinking because everybody else is, and this is how it's been throughout history. So it must be the way to be. It must be the way I should think. Believe it or not, you have choices here. As you continue to raise your vibrational frequencies and raise your consciousnesses, you will see things from higher vantage points. You will begin to separate out yourself from that which does not serve you at a vibrational level. And while your vibration in your essence, in your spirit, knows this and is actively making moves to move away from these things, your mind is playing catch up. Your ego is resisting because we're talking about something that's unknown and new to you. And it's a place where your ego is not going to be reigning supreme. This is a place where your heart is in control, where your essence is known. It is not your thoughts or your ego controlling your world from that vantage point. So you will be experiencing these things as negative, as sad, as a death, as emptiness. This, my friends, is your ego stepping in, trying to protect you and trying to make sense of your changing world. We say, be brave and follow your heart. Let your vibration lead you. Do not be second-guessing yourselves. Do not be over-analyzing your decisions. Let your hearts lead in these moments of transition to the unknown. Surrender yourselves to higher wisdom, to your higher selves, to a knowing in your hearts, your authentic truth, your highest excitement. Let this be your guide. This is your guidance system. It is brand new. It's not based on history. It's not based on false premises. It's not based on lies. It's not based on dogma and norms. You are the way showers here, my friends, into the light. You can do this. You feel this. Now is the time to embrace who you are and why you are here, and to not be afraid of the unknown, not to be afraid of the new. How wonderful it feels when you finally get to let go of the struggle, of the trying, of the heartaches, of the stress that trying to fit into an old world that no longer serves you causes you. How beautiful. You know now that you have a choice here. You just open this door. You see the light pouring in. You step over the threshold and into the new. You can do this, my friends. Many of you have already done this. Your mind is going to try to make sense of what we're saying. It will not understand, maybe not yet, but your heart understands exactly where we're going with this. Your soul and your higher self know exactly what it is we speak of. Have faith and trust in you, in your knowing, in this space, in this frequency. This is where we are at right now in this ascension process. Up to our neck with you, wading through this, guiding you purposefully, clearly and consciously on this path to ascension. Please do not worry and stress about what may be coming. You can weather anything when you are centered in yourself, when you're centered in your truth, when you are fully awake and allowing everyone to be exactly where they are right now, allowing and accepting. Let's just worry about you right now and your light, your love, your truth, your path forward. What a delight to not have to worry about your neighbor. You don't even have to worry about your children. You don't have to worry about your parents. You don't have to worry about the people in church. You don't have to worry about those you cross by on the street. Everyone is divine. Everyone is part of the divine synchronicity of life. Everyone is a part of this illusion, doing their parts, living their dreams, learning their lessons, experiencing that which they came here to experience. What a relief to not have to worry about them. What a relief to know that just by you knowing yourself as sovereign and free, full of love, as love, made from love, that you are in service to them. You are not buying into the fear paradigm. You are not succumbing to the fear paradigm that is being carefully fostered here on this planet. This is not why you are here. This is not what you are to be doing. You know this. You feel this. And what a relief it is to know that just by your light, you are in service to others. You are helping raise the collective frequency. This is your purpose at its most simplest form. Please do not overcomplicate this message in your mind. And if your mind and ego want to go there, allow it. But see that as not part of the I am presence, who you are at your core. We are so in love with you, unconditionally. We are you. We have been you in other dimensions and other times, other places, other realms of existence. You have been us. We trade places all the time. We exchange these frequencies all the time. We are connected in ways that you are unable to comprehend right now. But believe this. Truly believe it and take solace in this. Continue forward, but be anchored in the now moment. You are worth it. You are worthy of this love. You are worthy of your own love. There is not one single person on this planet that is not worthy of our love. There's not one person on this planet who is not a part of the great creator, the prime source. Understand this and it will set you free. Greatness. Greatness in our numbers. Greatness in the collective. But more so greatness within you as a singularity. We thank you, but more importantly, thank yourselves for being brave, for being open, to being attentive, to being conscious, and to being awake. And with this, we leave you today with this message. Thank you, Galactic Federation of Light. Thank you for this message today. Thanks for everything you're doing for humanity, for Mother Earth, for each and every one of us here on this planet. We thank you so much. And sending love to all of you who are watching. Thank you. I love you.